The 6 liberal arts courses, which I've called the 6 greatest liberal arts courses that you didn't know existed. There's 2 of them are English, 1 is anthropology, 1 is in communication, 1 is in psychology, and 1 is in math.
The course is called Literary Films, and it examines relationships between novels and short stories and films. We'll be looking at Frankenstein, Washington Square, which is a short novel by Henry James. We'll be looking at Pride and Prejudice, and we'll be looking at A Christmas Carol. And the reason that I chose those novels is because each of them has been adapted multiple times in multiple ways.
Principles of archaeology. This would be fantastic for historic preservation and architectural history majors, because you really are looking at the archaeological setting for the buildings that you're restoring or the buildings that you're documenting.
Interpersonal communication provides students with a skill set of tools that they will find very useful in the workplace settings that they are going to encounter. They'll also find them very useful as they manage family relationships, as well as relationships with significant others, and of course relationships with friends. The course will cover theory, but also, and most important, they will have the opportunity to put that theory into practice in a number of exercises where they will demonstrate and experience the dynamics within those communication concepts.
I'm going to be teaching creative thinking. It's an exciting course in which students learn about their own creative process and the creative process of others. Expand, deepen, and clarify their creative process so that they can begin to get a better understanding and a fuller awareness of what their creative process is. I think it will help every major in terms of being aware of what you're doing. You have more conscious choice.
It's literally math for artists, okay, because it is the golden ratio is a specific formula that keeps appearing in nature and in architecture and in models and in drawings over and over and over again. It's fascinating, and it's a way to take this, I'm not a math major, it's a way to take this idea and translate it and see how it reveals itself in what you do.
Greek and Roman drama is a course that goes back to the origins of all drama. So anyone who's interested in storytelling or narrative could learn a lot from understanding how stories were told from the beginning. And I think that's really what we do. We look at tragedies by the 3 major playwrights and comedies by Aristophanes. We talk about the culture. We try to relate them to how they were performed during that time, and then we also try to make sense of, okay, why would anyone want to read these plays that are now 2,500 years old?
Because what I have been saying lately, and I am quoting a colleague of mine, Professor Pericles Pagradas, who is chair of the Foundations Department, these are the courses in your major. We like to think that about both Gen Ed, liberal arts, and foundation studies is because you need these to gain a greater understanding of where you're going.